A lot of coaches, especially new ones, feel pressure to look good or prove that they're doing it right. So what do you think is the problem with that?
So the moment the session starts to become about you, it's no longer about your client. And that's really where coaching starts to break down. Here's the thing. Coaching isn't about a performance. It's about presence. It's about being there physically, mentally, and emotionally for your client and being able to hear things that most people wouldn't be able to hear. And when you're self-focused, you're really thinking about all the thoughts that you have about this situation. You can't be fully present there for your client. So when coaching becomes about you, your validation, how well you're doing, or even your own comfort level, you're actually not coaching in that moment. And that's why today's truth is that real coaching isn't about you. It's about the client. So I want to share a quote with you real quick that will really hit this home. It says, the client doesn't need your performance. They need your presence.
So what are some signs that a coach is making it about themselves?
The first sign is that you're getting into your own head. You're trying to say things a certain way. You're trying to sound polished. You're thinking about where to guide the client. You're thinking about different ideas to give them. And I find a lot of times that coaches are thinking about what's the next question that I can ask my client while their client is still talking. This can also look like you thinking you know the best path to take them down and trying to ask them questions to guide them down that way. That's just simply not coaching. It's consulting or mentoring, and that's okay in certain respects. But when we're talking about coaching, it's not about guiding or pushing people in a direction.
Can you tell me how someone can shift from self-focus to client focus?
Absolutely. I'm going to share two different ways. The first one is you being your best client, meaning that you're using coaching on yourself, especially before a session, so that you come in and you don't bring any of your preconceived notions, thoughts, feelings, anything with you into the session. You make it all about your client. Number two is a process that we teach in our certification. It's called clean thinking. And when it comes to clean thinking, it's not something that we do normally as humans. Sometimes we want to jump in what we call jumping in the pool and sharing ideas and strategies and things that we've learned along the way. And a lot of times it takes practice to not do that, because what we do is we inadvertently tell them that we think we know the answers, when in reality, as a coach, I need to pull the answers outside of them. And when you get really good at pulling out those answers, sometimes it is a mixture of what you thought, but also it elevates it because the client is involved in it too. Now, this process takes time, but it also takes feedback. This is one of the things we talk a lot about in the certification is when somebody jumps in the pool, we have to call it out because it's a natural thing to do. But also, if we really want to be a powerful coach, we have to stay out of the pool. We have to practice clean thinking. So one of the biggest moments that we see inside of the certification is the moment when a coach stops trying to impress people and starts showing up being fully present. I want to share something that one of our students shared with us recently that really hits this home. She said, this week reminded me how powerful this model really is, especially when our own life throws us our own curveballs. Watching the guided session was such a great reminder that coaching isn't about having the right answers. It's about holding space, clean thinking, and asking the right questions. Just knowing that and watching it has taken so much pressure off. And she's right. When you don't have to be the one that has all the answers, and instead you can use your powerful skill of coaching to bring out some amazing things in others, the game just changes. Not only for you, but for your clients too. Now, if you missed truth number 4, we talked about how perfectionism can kill presence. But even when you drop the perfectionism, it's very easy to slip into performance mode, which is what we were talking about today. But in truth number 6, we're going a little bit deeper. And that's why a lot of coaches still aren't confident, even when they're doing the right things. And it's just because they're missing this key ingredient. And we'll see you soon in truth number 6.